So what I don't like about people that have passive aggressive disorder is that they're just dishonest. They don't tell you how they really feel, so you can't really have a real relationship. They're manipulating you to do what they want, and then if you don't do it, they think that they've been wrong somehow, but they didn't really communicate what they wanted. Maybe just they accepted that that's what you would do. A lot of OCD people have it, the manipulation part. And also doing things that are hurtful, and you don't know why. All of a sudden you start to feel bad, and you're like, but you don't know why. Whereas I do get angry sometimes, but usually I tell the person straight out. I'm like, this is how I feel, and we'll let the cookie crumble where it shall. But I'd rather have an honest relationship with someone. And it was really when I was younger, I couldn't understand it. I was like, but I'm so honest. Why would someone lie to me? Like my partner, you know? And one thing my mom did, she had a little bit of trouble with that, is, well, she did a couple things, but one thing is I was staying with her, and I have these slippers, these LL Bean slippers I used to wear, and she said, oh, you're going to disturb the people, the apartment below, so don't walk. And I said, well, okay, well, you know, I'll walk with them after 9, then I won't. And after a few times of that, and she was so angry, she finally came down. She goes, you're waking me up. But she wasn't straightforward and honest. Had she told me that, I wouldn't have worn them. Because what she was telling me about the people downstairs, it just didn't add up. But she had a really hard time claiming her own feelings. Probably because as a child, she was never really recognized and validated as a child for her feelings. And then that went on through us, but I got some really good counseling that helped me learn to have healthier relationships than that. And it did take a lot of work. It took a lot of therapy, a lot of, you know, accepting my limitations and accepting that I'm not perfect and that's okay. You know, I think when I was younger, I depended a lot on my looks. I was a model for my self-esteem. I didn't even know who I was. It wasn't until I got older that I saw my good points. And I'm like, oh, you know, this is good about you. And you're losing your looks because you're getting older. But you become more centered and grounded about what you do right and what you just don't do. I mean, we got lots and lots of people out there that just, they don't do certain things because it's just not good for them, or they're not good at it, or they don't enjoy it. And you don't have to make an excuse. You just say, hey, it's not for me. And I think Kent one time told me he was a little vain when he was younger. And I think as men get older, if they can face their lives as they get older, they also get better as people. You know, if they can grow up and take responsibility and be kind to people and know what's important is the relationship. It's not necessarily the physical body. I mean, I look at these people and I'm like I told a friend, I said, you know, I don't want to be repulsed by my partner. But other than that, you know, my mom used to say, well, if you don't have to put a paper bag on their head. But I mean, I think unconditional love can happen with anyone. But I think with your partner, you do want to have some attraction, that you're not repulsed. I mean, that would be a character thing, maybe personality, maybe share different senses of humor, different values. So there's a lot of reasons besides looks to not choose someone.